Hey loves, thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Tracy, and I just wanted to just share something that is helping me, that has helped me, that will continue to help me throughout my journey of becoming the best version of myself, and that is going to help you as well. Um, is just the power of accountability and self forgiveness. Yes, because sometimes we're the toxic ones. Okay. Sometimes we are the ones operating in this victim mentality, always offended, always defensive, right? Setting these or unrealistic expectations of others, right? And getting upset when they are not met, right? We are the ones sometimes expecting folks to automatically know how to handle us, and not really using that communication and that vulnerability to let exactly what we need be known, right? And so this hurt, this pain, this unforgiveness, whatever this is that has caused us to reflect out this way can make us show up in spaces and relationships and just different connections unhealed, wounded, guards up, distrustful, um, or cynical, right? And just plain toxic, right? Let's just keep it real, right? Because it says in James 5:16, therefore confess your sins to one another and pray for each other so that you may be healed, right? Because the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective, right? So let's just keep it real. Sometimes we are the ones not showing up as our best selves, and that can totally affect all of our connections and our relationships, right? It can be why our relationships are strained. It can be why our life is not where we desire for it to be. Right, we may be holding our own selves back due to something or something that some due to something that someone did to us, or due to a decision or choice that we made. Right, we've heard that saying that hurt people. It's true, but also when you are able to take accountability for your actions in whatever your situation is, because when you point a finger, you got about three fingers pointing back at you. So at the end of the day, right, you are responsible how you respond to how others treat you, or things that are going on in your life that you cannot control. You are responsible with how you respond, and sometimes we don't respond in the best light, right? The thing is you can forgive yourself once you take accountability for that and you recognize that, right? And you just kind of just keep it real with yourself and be like, man, yeah, that's real, and I'm going to take accountability for that. I'm not going to blame anyone else. I'm going to take back my personal power. I'm going to forgive myself, right? Once you do that, then you are free, right? You are free to be able to show up how you want to be treated, right? And show up as this healed, growing, transformative person, right? Right, when you start to renew your mind and start letting go of those old beliefs and those old thought patterns and those old habits and just those old ways of being, you make room to become all that God has created you to be. We are not perfect, right? Don't need to pretend to be. No goody two shoes, right? We have done some things in our past that we are not really proud of, right? All saints have been sinners, and all sinners have the opportunity to become saints, right? And that's just real, right? You got to continue to put your best foot forward every day, and continue to grow and become the best version of yourself. But I think one of those things, and one way that you are able to even start to forgive other people, um, is to first start forgiving yourself and taking accountability for the role that you played in just some of these areas of your life, whether it be at work, whether it be with family, whether it be in your household, whether it be with friends, romantic relationships, any of that, all of that, right? You have to take accountability for how you show up. And we can all say, man, I put up my guard and I push people away and I set these boundaries because of what happened to me, because of what people did to me. It was a defense mechanism. I thought this was my best way to protect myself. Yes, that may be true, but also know that when you operate from that victim mentality, right? When you operate from that victim mentality, then the universe is going to continue to send things that make you feel victimized, right? So just know that and just start to shift. Just start to shift how you show up in different relationships and connections, and just know that you are not perfect, right? You are allowed to be a work in progress, right? And still growing and still healing, right? And you got to also allow people that space as well. um, but I just wanted to share that because that's one thing that really, really, really helped me during my time of just low self esteem and insecurities and feelings of unworthiness and just really unhealed parts of me. I had to forgive myself and just keep it real with myself and say, man, Tracy, you haven't been showing up as your best self either. Okay. And then once you know that and once you can connect with that and be truthful about that, then you can start to become right with you can start to with a pure heart and a pure conscience, right? And with integrity you can start to go towards your path um, of who God has already destined you to be, right? And be that light and be that light and love to other people. Okay, so it really starts with yourself and that accountability and that self forgiveness, and just taking back your personal power. Okay, don't be hard on yourself. Show yourself compassion. Forgive yourself. It's okay. We all have been there. We are all growing. We are all growing, right? Perfect is boring. Perfect is unreal. We all have flaws. We all have cracks in our foundation, but it's in through those cracks that our light can really shine out, right, from those dark places. So again, confess your sins to one another, right? Take accountability for your actions and know that you may have showed up in spaces from a very unhealed part of you, right? A very hurt part of you. And then be that hurt person that grows to be someone who tries to start to, that starts to heal other people um, through your testimony, through those trials and tribulations. Okay, so just want to send you love and light, and love you. Okay, and you come back now. You hear? Be blessed. Bye.